as soon as possible. We've got everybody in the chat, in the game, so it looks like we literally just need to get everybody's classes up, and then Raid CTF is going to be it.
Can't wait to see this, and the host is editing classes right now, just like he called out Chewy. Great awareness from you. That's why he's the best codcaster in the game. But we're going to see right now this Raid CTF. It's going to be, we're going to come out and give a little prediction here. Whoever, it's not going to be this team's going to win, but whoever gets the initial flag cap, whoever comes out the hottest is going to win this game, in my opinion. And I think the initial flag cap could happen relatively early, either from TCM trying to show that, okay, you beat us in S&D, that's nothing, or maybe ex-Pubstars come out here and just like, okay, we beat you in S&D, you can't handle us on CTF,
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. You don't know. You never know. It looks like they're going with the original lineup, I think, of what they had before. I'm not sure if Kazman's going to be playing or what they're going to do. But I did see some people also commenting earlier on in the chat saying that, pickups aren't allowed. I'm not too sure on the rules. Maybe we can get that clarified for you guys.
You're allowed.
There we go.
4 team members, and you get a pickup as well.
Well, there we go. There we go. That's good stuff. That's what I like to see. So we are able to have that, guys. Pizzy clarified for us. I'm glad he knows more than I do. But views dropping. As soon as I say we need to get some more in here, they are dropping. Maybe it's because I asked for more, so I do apologise about that. But, back on point about the CTF, Pizzy, I don't know who I'm going to call it to. Initial kind of predictions, even though the ex-Pubstars took that first map, I still do think TCM are going to take this. They are a very strong squad, as we've already discussed. And I do think that that S&D game probably was just a little glitch in the system. They're not going to take every map over every team they face. I do think they stand a real good chance of taking this whole tournament. So I'm going to put my name on the line right now and say that TCM are going to take this. I'm not sure on the score though. I think potentially it could be close.
I called it 3-1 at the beginning for TCM. Okay. Now I would love to see ex-Pubstars take this CTF. I really feel that if they take this CTF, they have a great chance to win the series because the last game type is going to be S&D Express, I believe. And so I'm not going to give them the hard point because TCM just completely outclassed them on that Slums hard point. Yeah. But if they can win this map and push it to that Express S&D, like we said the first time when Aftermath came up, anything can happen in S&D. And right now it looks like ex-Pubstars S&D game is just that much better than TCM's.
Yeah, so far that's the way that we've seen. I don't know, as I said, it could have been a glitch in the system. It could have been anything that accounted to it. You can't really tell in Call of Duty unless you're listening to it. But Pizzy, I hope, unless they come back into game chat, I was going to try and do some listenings, but it looks like they're all in party chat right now, which is a shame because I do love doing listenings and seeing what their communication is like. It's always such a good thing to talk on. So I do apologise about that, guys. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to do any listenings. Me and Pizzy always do love doing that kind of thing, which is a shame. But I do see Tadas without a mic there, so it looks like I think Kazman is going to be the guy who comes into play. That's definitely not a bad thing because he was definitely really impressing us in that last game, so we'll see what his respawn game is going to be like.
Yeah, definitely. Kazman, he kept opening things up at the beginning. He had an opening two-piece on the first round, then he came right back and first-blooded in the second round. He's showing that he's not, I'm not going to say he's not impressed, he's not afraid of TCM right now. It's just a name to him, and these are players and they play the same game that he plays, and he's going to come out and he's going to play his game, and he's going to try to be better than them. And he was, for a while there, he was proving that I'm not going to say he was, but he was on par with them.
Yeah, for sure, no doubt at all. Right, guys, in the chat, let's get some more predictions going. I did just see somebody put TCM 4-1. It can't go to 4-1, unfortunately, because this is only a best of 5. I didn't clarify that. I do apologise. Again, it is only a best of 5, so you need the first person to hit 3 map wins is going to take it and advance through to the 4th round of the winners bracket. And then the team who loses will, unfortunately, go down to the losers bracket. But, still, it's not the worst situation. This isn't the do-or-death match. As if you do lose this one, you are going to have another opportunity to fight through it. It's going to make it a lot more tougher for you. But, yeah, you can keep pushing through and seeing what you can do. So let's get some more predictions in there. I'm going to go with Pizzy again. If TCM take this, if they take the CTF, they're definitely going to take the hard point. So I'm going to go with 3-1 if they take the CTF. But you never know. It could go right to the last map. But this is a must-win map, in my opinion, for the ex-Pubstars.
Not to be a wish-washer here, I'm going to stick with my 3-1 prediction on TCM. Yep. And again, I'd love to see ex-Pubstars take this game and make this series very interesting. And who's to say they can't win that next hard point? Maybe they can beat them 3-1. And how great would that feeling be if you were able to beat TCM 3-1 in a tournament game?
That would be That would be pretty crazy. I wouldn't expect that to happen, but as I always say and as I keep saying over and over again, this is Call of Duty. You can never call it. That's why I love it. That's why I'm involved with it. That's why I love casting it. So we hope you guys are enjoying it in the chat as well. Thank you so much. We see somebody also saying 3-1. So there we go. We've got some more people agreeing with us, which is awesome, but we're going to get this game started anyway. It's going to be a CTF on raid. Now, Pizzy, again, I'm going to be a gentleman. Who do you want to see?
Let's get on board with Quicker Than You. I've been talking about this whole time. It looks like he's going to rock that extreme conditioning and dexterity. I prefer Tac Mask over dexterity. Now, I cannot stand being stunned in this game. Monksy and Marksy are going to open things up in mid here with the pre-fire through the AR, and he's Monksy with a nice two-piece. And already, and that's a 4 right there. All 4 are dead for this ex-Pubstar squad. And TCM putting him on the back foot straight away, Chewy.
Oh, look at how far they pushed up. Let's jump on board with Marky B, actually, because he's starting to push up through this cutout section, going absolutely huge. Look at it. They're all spawning out. It looks like, I think that's quicker than you, your guy, actually. I'm not going to jump on board with him, but he's managed to switch right around the back and be really sneaky because TCM pushed so far up all 3 of their squad who were alive, and they've actually got the flag away. Let's jump on board with Rich because he's pushing it through the midsection, comes up towards the stairs, and he's going to cut it through cutout.
Oh, it's a mistake, Chewy. It's a mistake from TCM. Oh, wow. Good plays from Marksy B. They recognized someone was in their spawn. I thought they were going to choke that, but a great play to run that flag in with his teammate, and now it looked like Quicker actually choked that. He could have gone in there and tried to down the flag, but unfortunately didn't do it. He does pick up a 2-piece, and that's 3 dead. They're going to get a counter pull here. Great plays, Chewy, but he runs it the wrong way. His teammate was set up on blue car. Every time your teammate's set up on blue car, you try to run it back through art at least. Try to get it through the driveway. Unfortunately, he did not have that recognition.
Yep, he did not have that at all, leaving Quicker Than You with the last one alive for a few seconds there, I believe, and everybody was almost down and in a difficult situation for the ex-Pubstar squad. And wow, look at the respawn game mode for TCM is pretty much unstoppable. I know we did see a bit of a choke there from Quicker Than You on a double occasion there. He didn't manage to get the return, and then when he pulled the flag, he pulled it the wrong way. But still, very, very impressed with TCM on their respawn game mode. Monks are going big on a 3-kill streak, and they've got full control of this so far. They really pushed up far. We do see Marky B getting taken out there. Great plays, and there we go. Monksy's the last one alive. They're starting to pick up the game. Unfortunately, he's getting a bit of an Xbox laggy scene, but look at that scoreboard. 7-1. He's just going off, and he needs to stay alive if he wants to play for these streaks.
And it looks like he's halfway to that Hellstorm, so he's definitely going to play for those streaks. We'll see what happens here. Great defense from TCM. They just went 3 dead. They come right back and destroy every push on the flag. Good plays from them, but they do have 2 players to contest with over here on this gym area. It's going to be Kazman and Mr. Ethical Pie chilling out. Kazman's going to challenge Josh, and he is going to pick up that kill. Ethical Pie gets one as well. Rich into Kazman. Ethical Pie into Rich, so it's all up to Moxie one more time on his flag defending. He's going to challenge him over blue car. That will be Ethical Pie, and he's going to back up. The flag is going to be pulled. Good awareness there from Monksy.
Wow.
Unfortunately, does get taken out. Good plays from Quicker Than You. But if he would have got that stop, Chewy, that would have been impressive. Great awareness play.
Yeah, much better play. There's only 1 player left near it. It's actually Rich. I'm going to jump on board with Rich just because I want to see if he's going to be able to do anything. He switches through here Quicker Than You, and he does get taken out there. And that looks like that's going to be a flag. There we go. 1-1 in score with 2 minutes 13 left on the clock. The guys from the ex-Pubstars have definitely warmed up. They had a horrible start, and they're going for the relay as well. The flag's being pulled away again. Quicker Than You, our guy on a 3-kill streak, halfway to that Hellstorm missile, going off. 2 minutes left on the clock, and wow, somebody predicted a 3-1 score. Kazman going big as well. I'm so impressed right now. Wow, look at this.
Yeah, I'm definitely completely wrong on this because, oh, he does get tagged from behind Quicker Than You. The flag will be picked up here, and it is going to be taking good plays here from Tadas to get that flag, but he's going to be challenged. And he does pick up 1. He's got to get out of there. He's being chased right now. Looks like he's going to get shot in the back, and the flag is down by Monksy. I'm going to jump on board with Monksy. He's in the action right now. Chewy, he's going to wait for his teammates to get over there to try to get that return. He does get stunned, but he's got tag mask, and he is going to get the return. Huge plays from Monksy there, Chewy. Great plays from TCM all around to get that flag return. And now they're putting a lot of pressure on this flag. Monksy and Rich picking up kills Quicker Than You with great defensive work. The flag will be pulled. It's going to be Marksy picking up Ethical Pie, and he's going to pull it right back. Great awareness there on that flag run, Chewy. And they're set up with cutoffs now. It's all up to the cutoff players, Chewy, to get this flag home.
That was a top CTF play, guys. If you want to know how to clutch a CTF from being flag pulled away from you, that is how to do it. They almost got that relay there, but the guys from TCM going absolutely massive, and they've managed to get a counter pull away here. We see Marky B starting to push it through the garage area. Lots of kills going down everywhere. It looks like he could get this. Nobody really in too much congestion. He just needs a dolphin dive. There we go, 2-1. He does get killed, but that doesn't matter because they've taken a 2-1 lead here with 47 seconds left on the clock. And I have to give, I think it was Marky B again, or it could have been Monksy. I can't quite remember. I got mixed up. But I thought the flag was actually going to be captured there. It was Marky B. He actually got a really, really nice stun on the guy who had the flag over towards that top laundry section, and that was it. You just need to stun or flash somebody, and that could be the difference between you being able to get the kill on them and getting that return or not. And what looked like was going to be a dire situation for TCM has turned into a really good situation for them. And they're 2-1 up with 20 seconds left in this first half. And TCM Rich going off with a 5-kill streak, but it looks like they're not going to be able to take this first round lead as we thought so.
And it looks like the flag is being pulled here from Quicker Than You. He is going to be shut down, but that's what we talked about, Chewy. I said at the beginning, this is why I run Tactical Mask. If you have the flag, you do not want to get stunned. That's the last thing you want to have. And yeah, you may lose a little bit of gunfights because you don't reckon that dexterity, but getting the flag home is way more important than getting that one kill. I can guarantee you that. But as it stands right now, TCM 2-1 up, and I have to say, a high-octane CTF we're seeing here, Chewy. Both teams coming out firing and a lot of flag pulls in that first round.
This is what we want. We want a close series. Everybody in the chat, and including myself, I feel really bad now because I thought, you know, TCM is such a good squad, and I hadn't really heard too much about the ex-Pubstars before, and I thought, nah, it's not really going to be a case of TCM. You know, it's not going to be a case of ex-Pubstars doing anything really here. I'd be expecting a 3-0 shutout. Pizzy, this will be a quick match, and there we go, proving Chewy wrong. You should never do that. Yeah, there we go. But we actually see Rich. He did just get taken out there, but he has streaks, and this is a bit of a stronger start here from the guys over at the ex-Pubstars. They really need to push through and do something. Unfortunately, they do get taken out themselves, so a bit of an even start here at the start of this second round of CTF, and it'll be interesting to see who's going to get those kills, who's going to get a lot of people down, and who can push. But I like the way that these pulls are coming in. You know, you do see a lot of teams starting to pull towards that pool side of the map a lot of the time, but we did see a pull and a capture actually through that raid side of the map.
Yeah, definitely. You know, it's just all situational as we see Josh almost picking up a two-piece. He does get taken out there from Rich, his teammate. Unfortunate there. They had a lot of pressure on that flag, and if Rich didn't take out Josh there, they possibly could have got another flagpole. As it stands, Rich is just going to try to spawn trap here and slay in the enemy base, try to get anything going for his team, get that extra flag. A 2-flag lead is hard to come back from. And what I love about the EU rule set, Chewy, is there's no sentry guns slowing the game down right now.
Yep, you don't have that fifth man, as a lot of people refer it to, helping you in the defense. It's completely up to your own gun skill and what you can do, which again I do like, and I see a lot of other people who are now starting to play the EU rules a bit and testing out and stuff like that over in North America just to see what it's like, agreeing with me on that. So yeah, it's interesting to see, because you do see a lot of people starting to push around now. I actually know I was going to say that Quicker Than You was going to be able to get in there, but unfortunately he did get taken out, and back and forth again. You do see a lot of the guys from the Epic Pubstars stacked up towards it in this this bottom red or bottom arc areas it's supposed to be called. I keep forgetting the shout out sometime and what it's called. It's really embarrassing to do that on such a big played map like this, but still 2-1 the score with 3 minutes 17, and I do expect something big to happen soon.
Yeah, definitely. TCM are playing this very well, Chewy. They have 2-1 lead, and they're just playing with map control right now. They're just slaying in the enemy base. They're not pushing up through mid-map. They're not, well, they're pushing up through mid-map, obviously. They're not making sure they give up mid-map control here, as we see Josh pick up a kill on Quicker Than You. Ethical Pie comes into Rich, but this is exactly how you want to play it. I don't think Pubstars have been out of their spawn since the beginning of the second half.
No, they've really struggled, and if they have, it's only been 1 or 2 stragglers, as I'd like to put it. We do see the flag was briefly pulled away. That's not going to happen. I'm on board with Monksy, actually, just because I want to see how he's going to be able to play this, because he's right near their spawn. He's right up there. I don't think anybody knows he's there. He is going to be able to pick up a kill there. Really good kill there on Kazman, and he's going to earn himself that Hellstorm missile. Just what he wanted. He was obviously playing for streaks. He's going to be called out, and he's going to use that Hellstorm missile straight away. Quite surprised he was going to use that, and there we go. He does only pick up 1, though. It looked like other people were spawning around him. Great awareness to know that people were going to be spawning over there where his Hellstorm missile was. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get up the kill, and they're really dominant so far. They are having a real, the ex-Pubstars are having a real struggle to be able to keep them out.
And definitely, man, and it's been the Monksy show here in the second half, as he does get his lightning strike, 16-5 with 3 returns, playing a beautiful role here, slaying-wise, Chewy, and absolutely going huge, getting those 3 returns, and we saw one of them early on in the first half, really kept it to a 2-1 lead, and that's why they're up in this game, as we see Ethical Pie trying to get something going. Ex-Pubstars need to get out of their spawn. It's going to be Quicker Than You picking up a kill there. Monksy letting a player go raid. He's just going to call him out, and now he's going to take the shots on Ethical Pie, and he is going to get that War Machine. That could be big, and I did notice that not a lot of players on the ex-Pubstars roster were using a flag jacket. I'm going to cycle through and make sure that no one on there has flag. Ethical Pie does, and now they have all switched to flag jacket except for Kazman and Quicker Than You, so that's going to come up big for that War Machine, and I do see Moxie is actually using it now. Yeah,
we do actually see Kiro having to come into the game. Unfortunately, it looks like Tadas actually disconnected. I'm not sure if that's another problem with his internet, whether he raged or something silly like that. I have no idea, but luckily they have got that option there. And guys, I did see people talking about it earlier about how They won't allow pickups. If teams both agree to it, it should be fine, and teams obviously both have agreed to it because they're both using them. So Kiro's able to step into the game and continue playing, and it looks like it's going to be in big trouble here, though, for the TCM lineup, as we see Kazman on the flag, starting to pull it towards this raid side. It's only one left alive. It's actually going to be Josh who's left alive here. He's so close to it. He picks up one kill there. He's got to pick up the second kill. Is he going to get it? There we go.
Josh.
Oh my gosh, Kiro goes massive. The guy who's just come into the game, he's going to get it. 2-2 with 45 seconds. Pizzy, I think this is going to overtime. My gosh.
Huge plays there from Kiro. Josh almost absolutely made the clutchest play that he's made ever. Probably not. He's a great player. He's probably done that a lot. But I'm just saying because I'm so excited for this game right now. And what a play there from Pubstars. The very first time they get to push out of their spawn, Chewy, and they do get the cap, and Kazman is going to make a play in mid, and they're going to push heavy for this mid flag, or for this last flag cap. I don't think it's going to happen for him, and it's going to be pulled away here from Marky. Marky B, can he get this kill? He does push it. Nice play here, 15 seconds, he can do it. He's got to do a lot of work here. The flag is returned, and he's going to pull it, Chewy. He's going right through mid. Can he get this? He's going to be uncontested. 7, 6, 5, Chewy. He's going to get it.
He's going to get it. Oh my God.
Marky B with a huge flag pull at the end of the game. You thought they were going to overtime. I'm going to be honest, I did as well. But Marky B proving us to be idiots, Chewy, as he pulls it with 23 seconds, makes a great kill. His teammates slay everyone around him, and he's able to get that last second flag cap.
I cannot believe that. That's absolutely unreal. I did not expect that at all. I've just seen on the stream Josh going big there and it going 2-2. And looking at the way it was all playing out, I thought this is definitely overtime. That's got to be it. See the scoreboard. Monksy, 20-7 with 4 returns. That is how you play CTF. That is how you slay. That is how you win. It's crazy that it came down to such a close margin by that. But TCM, they have got all the motivation now. And I don't think Pubstars are quite going to believe what just happened to them.
That's got to be a killer for Pubstars. They did such a great job, Chewy. They come back into that game and get it tied 2-2, and they let a sneaky pull just to see what was going to happen. Marky's just like, hey, YOLO, right? So he pulls the flag, gets the kill in mid, and all of a sudden they're all dead, and they're looking around at each other like, who's going to stop the flag? And no one was there, and all of a sudden TCM take it 3-2.
I'm still in shock by that. I need to watch this back again because I just love the way. I think it was about 0.8 seconds left on the clock there, and you see the chat starting to blow up, just like laughing and just like choke. Oh my God, what's going on? Starting to laugh at that stuff. Yeah, I mean that's crazy. And the one thing that you have to think about is that Marky B had so much confidence that he was going to put that in that he even laid down with about a foot in front of him before the flag area that you have to cap it into, and just sat there with 3 seconds to go and just like, no, I'm just going to sit here and wait for a second because I know I can get it in. I mean, I would have ran that thing in and just be like, no, please, I need to get it in as quick as possible. But he had that cockiness just to lie there and go, nah, I'm going to wait until I want to do it. But
you know what, Chewy? It's the same thing as shooting bodies and teabagging. If you can't have fun playing a video game while you're on the video game, and he's just having a good time while he's playing it, and that's what I love to see.
Yeah, I mean, I love seeing, yeah, as you say, I love seeing those kind of things. Absolutely brilliant. But wow, we're almost at 400 viewers, guys. As soon as I say that, 397, we're going to be pushing that 400 viewer mark. Hopefully this isn't going to be the last map. I would love to see the guys from Pubstars going absolutely massive, and hopefully they're going to be able to do anything. It did just actually switch us over to the other team. We were going to be playing now if you weren't careful, Pizzy. It looks like you're on the Pubstars team. I was going to be playing TCM.
I think they want my 2 bars. Yeah, they want my 2 bar skills, dog. Let's go.
Wow. Yeah. So yeah. No. That was a crazy game. I would love to see Pubstars